Hey everybody, welcome to Theory Thursday. My name is Alex Bourne from Rockwell Guitar School in Shoreview, Minnesota. This is lesson 63. I hope you did the previous 62. If not, you're going to be really confused. Today we're talking about inversions of the dominant 7th chord. Now, if you remember the last lesson, we talked about inversions. This follows the same principle. An inversion is just a rearrangement of the notes in a chord. Okay? So remember what first root position, first inversion, second inversion was? It works the same way here. Although now we're working with 4 notes in a chord and we have a third inversion. Okay? So just to reiterate, here you have a root position C7 chord. The root is going to be on the bottom. Okay? The third, and the fifth, and the flat 7. All right, all the ingredients for a dominant 7 chord. Now, if you take that C from the bottom, flip it up an octave, keep the other notes the same, you have a first inversion. If you take that E from the bottom, or that third from the chord, flip it up an octave, now you have the second inversion. Okay? So the fifth is on the bottom, just like in the triads. If you take the fifth and flip it up an octave, now you have the seventh on the bottom. This is the third inversion. That's all it is, really. Okay? Now, this is a really good demonstration of why we need inversions, why they're important, why we should learn about them, and why you should use them when you're playing. Okay? And I strongly suggest that you plunk these out on a piano or a guitar so that you can hear them, because you really, really need to hear it to realize the difference. Okay? So here we have like C, F, G7, C, okay? 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 dominant 7, and 1 chord in the key of C. Okay, all in root position, okay? Now, if you play that, please play that. Don't just listen to me talk about it. If you play that, it's going to sound very dorky, okay? It's not going to, I don't know how else to put it. It's just going to sound like kind of lame, okay? Now, if you can rearrange, if you use different inversions for these things, you can have what's called smooth voice leading, okay? That is, each one of these notes moves minimally from one chord to the next, okay? So here, think of each of these notes as a voice in a choir, okay? So this guy singing this note will only have to move up 1 note and then back down to the note and then stay there. And then this guy or gal will sing this note, move up, stay there, move back down, okay? Instead of just going da, 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 all 3 of these voices in this example would sing the same melody, okay? So they're just going da, da, da. Okay, I'm not a vocal teacher. But here, they are all singing different melodies, technically, okay? Which sounds a lot more interesting to your ear, our ears. So, please play it so you can hear it. And here they're just telling you what inversions they're using. So, yeah. When played or sung by 3 instruments or vocalists, the 5th D would be omitted. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Yeah. Or there's other notes that might be omitted. But that would be a good one to take out. Anyways, moving on. Write the 1, 4, and 5, 5, 7, and 1 progression in the key of F using smooth voice leading. Indicate the chord names and the inversions used, okay? So I think you should, obviously you can use the same inversions in this example, but I really think you should play around with other inversions, okay? The only rhyme or reason is you just want each voice moving minimally from one chord to the next. However much it needs to move in order to get the right notes for the chord, okay? So watch your clefs. You need 1, 4, 5, 7, 1 progression in the key of G using smooth voice leading. Indicate the chord names and the inversions used. Write the 1, the 4, the 5, 7, 1 progression in the key of B flat using smooth voice leading. Indicate the chord names and the inversions used. Same thing, new key, and yeah. I wish I had a like a staff to show you these things. I'm gonna look into that maybe next time. But yeah, any questions? Hit me up in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an awesome weekend.